Well, I'd like to introduce you to somebody, my furry friend. I've realized that just using the mic on the iPhone is not the best when I'm editing. So this little guy will be following me more often, and hopefully things will be a little clearer. Today, I turned 50 today. I think this channel is more than just me and us, my family, doing this farm. Who I am is someone that thinks deeply about things as well as does practical work and gets in over my head and all those kinds of things. And if I'm not transparent with that, then I'm not being authentic. And so I think the authentic me is someone that thinks about life, the meaning of life, and all of these types of things, the understanding the workaholic mind and understanding productivity, all these struggles of just the human condition. I'm fascinated by that and like to be transparent with my struggles because I think it's a good way to get it out and potentially could help somebody. But today I turned 50. For me, it feels hard to put it into words. Heavy. It's not the best feeling. When I turned 40, I think it felt pretty good. I was still fit, strong, and I'm still fit and strong, but my body does not like when I put my body through the paces as much. And leading up to my birthday today, the 16th of January, I didn't want it to come. I wanted to push that aside, and I haven't made a big rah-rah about it, and there's not a big celebration, and I know I don't know what that's all tied up in. Maybe I don't like the attention. Maybe I just don't like to focus on the fact that I'm 50 years old, that I'm more than halfway through my life, most likely, that I've lived the best, well, I wouldn't want to say the best years, that I've lived a long time, 50 years old. I never thought I would be here. 50 when I was 30 seemed an age away. When I was 20, it just seemed like it would never happen. And here I am, 50 years old. And I think that there's a bunch of things going on. I think that the world loves youth. The world is built towards youth. I talked to an elderly person, a client of mine, and I said, what's it like? They were talking about being old, and I said, what's the one thing that stands out to you? And they said, you're invisible. People don't notice you anymore. And that really shocked me. Some people, that's common knowledge, but I never heard that before. And I get it. The world wants the young and the youthful. 50 feels like I've been thinking about death a lot more. I've been thinking about the life that I have left to live and how I want to live that. I've been thinking about, my body's going to start to progressively get less than, not more than. I'm going to be less strong, less mobile. And I know, sorry, my arm. See, my arm's getting tired from holding a phone. Happens when you're 50. And I know that there's lots and lots of positive. And I talk to people in their 60s and 70s and like, oh, you're so young and this is the best years of your life are to come. And that might be, and that might feel that way in a bit. But right now it doesn't feel that way. I'm not crying and sobbing. And, I look at my little boy who's 10 years old and 9 years old. You lose your mind. I've forgotten how old he is, but it just seems like, wow. And isn't it true that all the elderly people tell you, son, it'll be over in a flash? And you think, nah, it won't. Sure enough, it is. So I haven't unpacked it all, and I don't know if you ever unpack things and completely come full circle and have it all figured out, but it's a bit of a struggle, I know, and I'm sure people can relate. Especially when you're someone like me, that my body and my ability to do what I want to do with my body is so important to me because I'm a creator, and I don't create on a computer. I create physically with 2x4s and hammers, and that takes strength. And to feel like that might one day go away is a real sobering thought. And so I know this is a journey, and I know that there'll probably be lots of comments saying, don't worry about it, man, you look great and you're young, and I get all that. I totally get all that. But if I'm not honest with how I'm truly feeling, I'd be lying, right? So I'm not sad, I'm more sobered by it. And I can't say that I love it. It's not something I'm really enjoying right now. Maybe when it's 51, it will be like, okay, that big milestone is over. Now you just keep on trucking. It's like, you know, the build up to something can be a bit much. So yeah. So for me and my young furry friend, have a good day. And let me know if you're struggling with the same thing. I think that would be a comfort of both parties.